Alrighty, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have a shoe unboxing. This time it's of the BMX slip-on in the Dak black-white colorway. So this is a first for BMX. We've had the BMX old school. I think there's maybe like 4 to 5 different colorways last year, the year before. So that's been an ongoing thing, and so now they have the BMX slip-on. So this is a typical slip-on, but it has some BMX features that you don't see on a typical classic slip-on or pro skate slip-on. It's more detailed, more specific for BMX riding. So this is a Dakota Roche colorway. Like I said earlier, this slip-on runs for $75 US, so it's a little bit pricey compared to the classic slip-on and the pro skate slip-on. So let's see what these features are. So let's check out the shoe. So the first thing I'm seeing, this shoe looks pretty attention grabbing. It's kind of questionable with the white and the black, but I mean, we're here to support BMX. That's really what it's all about. So first thing I see right here is the Vans logo. So this is designed, I believe, by Dakota Roche himself. So he kind of does some t-shirts and hats here and there, and he looks like he did the artwork on the shoe like he did on his Colt frame and all that stuff. So that's a pretty cool detail, and it's kind of like pressed into the slip-on. This piece right here, this upper, I mean, it feels like suede, but I think it might be like a rubber piece because it really doesn't feel like a typical slip-on. It feels like it might be, it's kind of stiff. It's stiff and it feels like it might be rubber, like you can't rip through this. So yeah, it's interesting right here in this section. So then here's the toe cap. I've seen this toe cap before on skate shoes, on BMX shoes before, so it's an added protection. I believe it's Duracap, and then it's another layer of the rubber going over it. Right here on this collar, it's padded like a pro skate shoe would be. It's padded to protect you, I mean, from your cranks when you're riding BMX, so that's also pretty cool. And so when we go in here, so we get the light. There's Dakota Roche's signature insole, and it has this kind of the same design that we saw over here is now inside the shoe. Also, you can see it says BMX, so it's not a pro skate, so it definitely is a BMX shoe. I also noticed up here, I don't know if you can read up here, it says professional BMX shoe. So compared to a typical pro skate shoe, it would say the world's #1 best skate shoe. God, jeez.
For real, hold it?
Yeah. Yeah, pick it up. Go ahead. Oh. All right, I shaved. Can you tell from earlier?
Yeah.
Wasn't planning on doing this, but okay. Anyways, so this is the Dakota Roche insole. Can you see how it's different than a normal insole? So this is the pop cush. So it's added protection when you make bigger impacts when you're skating or riding your bike. So compared to this, so this here is a slip-on BMX Pro, and so it's a skate shoe designed for skaters, and so it has less protections compare the two. So this sole right here, this is an Ultra Cush sole. So this is Ultra Cush, and this is Pop Cush. So I mean, they must have improved on the technology somehow. Gotta sell things, of course. And as you can see here, this shoe also has the toe cap, like this shoe. So they're definitely learning from this shoe. What else? This shoe just feels a lot more flimsy. Of course, it's almost, what, a year, 2 years old? I mean, I got these at an outlet for $15, so it's not too bad. But this BMX shoe, I mean right here, it's, oh, I put the wrong insole in the wrong shoe.
Yes, I saw that.
The Dak insole goes in the Dak shoe. The insole right here, I mean the shoe, down below, this is the Vans Wafflecup BMX insole. So you can see how the pattern is the pattern is different than the typical Vans classic sole that we're all used to with the Wafflecup. You can tell where my wear pattern is, but see how it's the typical classic waffle sole that we see everywhere on Vans. Here it's designed for BMX. So it has a variation. It goes from like flat to classic to this weird thing, and they say that it's built this way to have better grip when you're on a bicycle and you're on the cranks and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know, it could all be in your head, not too sure. So what else did I talk about? Oh, the foxing. In the foxing, you can see back here, see here it says Waffle BMX? you can see the stitching right here, and so this adds for protection, or it makes it stronger when you're riding your BMX. Typically my Vans, they all lose their seam. They lose their seams. See that right there? That seam right there? That happens in all my Vans. And so this sole is supposed to prevent that because it has a different kind of design. I mean, these two parts meet, but on the outside, not down below like this shoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's another feature to the shoe. Yeah, so this shoe is pretty different when it comes to pros and classics and all that. So let's try these on. So I'm size 10.5. Across the board, Vans 10.5. It's pretty standard for me. It doesn't really do anything. But these definitely feel stiffer. I haven't had any of the BMX skate highs or old schools. So I mean, I assume these feel this way. They look really weird, no? I think this colorway is kind of out there. It's not too far from any of Dak's previous colorways. They're always kind of out there and bold, if you know Dak and his style. So they do look kind of weird, but true to size 10.5. So if you're size 10.5 in Vans or whatever you are, you can definitely stick with that. But these shoes with this protective layer up here, this layer on this upper, it definitely feels like a piece of like plastic or rubber, because this is for sure suede. That is suede, it bounces, and this is very protective if you kind of press against it. So I mean, I don't know what's up with the recipe or whatever going on with the Vans Pro Skate, with the Vans BMX shoe but there's protection built into it. One last thing. So I've been reading on the Vans subreddit, and there's this rumor going around that the Pro Skate shoes are going to be discontinued within the next coming year or two. And I mean, I didn't believe it, but look at this. You see this shoe? This is a Vans Pro Skate shoe. You flip it over and it says Pro on the backside. I know this is a BMX shoe, but I mean, it's a Pro. It's pretty much a Pro with more features on it. And when you flip it back here, it's not there. So I know it has the red BMX in here. So is that red BMX supposed to be the new Pro? Most likely, I don't know. But I'd keep a lookout if you like any Pro Skate shoes that you might want, or something, Kyle Walker Pro 2, Gilbert Crockett, stuff like that. Might want to cop a pair now while they're available, because maybe in the future they won't exist. So that's just a heads up. But overall, $75 for a pair of overprotective shoes that are kind of weird looking, but we're out here to sport BMX. I would definitely recommend, because I mean, they're Vans and they're protective and they're sick. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Peace.